Hey Sag, I'm starting your reading at 8:33 p.m. It's a little dark, but I don't do the big light. I know I've said this before. I've got a little lamp on here. Hopefully you can see the cards okay. If not, then I'm probably still not going to put on the big light. See how it goes. First card out, we've got the Ten of Cups. Something's coming up about the flower moon. May full moon. There's a big ending. I'm literally hearing and seeing an orchestra. Like there's a big ending, a big crescendo, a big, like breakthrough. But this comes with a huge release, a huge acceptance. And it feels like an acceptance of a narrative that was never really true. This could be in terms of family, maybe an illusion you were brought up in, expecting certain things from people. Something coming through just about how, like, when it's time to be a mum or be a dad, it's not like you go to some kind of training and are prepared and change your identity from this to that. Like, you're the same human with the same wounds, the same father wounds, the same mother wounds, the same inner child things, the same fears, the same insecurities, the same good, bad and ugly. And obviously the majority of us show our children the best sides. We grow up with expectations, thinking that our parents are superheroes, or that that maybe like we're shocked, we can't accept that they've made certain human errors because it's not in our expectation. But it's like, it feels like really having a mature understanding, breaking free from like childhood wounds, childhood trauma, healing the mother wound, healing the father wound. It feels like deep inner work that you're having to go through, that you're aware that you're going through. There's an awareness here that you are intentionally clearing karma, clearing some kind of emotional pain. That thing of when we don't look after our emotional health, it creates a physical disease. It feels like something that or like a physical, it can manifest in the physical. It's like there's something here where it's like you're putting an end to a cycle. That certain health issues, something's coming through a conversation I was having with someone about like eczema, varicose veins, issues with your feet, issues with your legs, whatever it is, that a lot of the time it's because of a blocked root chakra. This is something I've been battling with, something that people I know battle with, and being ungrounded, meditating, like meditation. And there's so many different ways to meditate. It's like tuning what works for you. Because a lot of the time it's like we role play, we watch someone else meditate, we do what they do. But it's like, to truly be in a meditative state, not just kind of copying someone, but really being in your own meditation. It's like, just play around with different things, see what works for you. Connecting to the earth will be great right now. Staying grounded. There's a lot of changes going on. Be mindful of being addicted to stress, chemical addiction to stress. Like every emotion we have, like the ones that are dominant, that's what we're addicted to. If you've been brought up in a stressful environment, if you're used to stress and then all of a sudden you're sitting on a private jet being served, you're going to feel very uncomfortable. Your body, your brain is going to go looking for stress because that's what's comfortable, needing to create problems because that's what's comfortable. It feels like these are generational patterns, things that you're breaking free from patterns, from some of you, it's coming through about in terms of neurodivergence and pattern recognition, how this is serving you right now. Rightio. Sorry, someone's just cruising by in their BM and taking their sweet time with the music blaring. I'm gonna have to crop it because of the copyright shenanigans. So I thought, let me let this one go, but could have been going in reverse, so I had to wait for that. Where was we? Ten of Swords. Even that, maybe there's something in that. It's like this guy was just driving so slow down the road, listening to his music in his own little world, like really not paying attention. Like the energy was so nonchalant. Like if anyone's behind him, who really cares? It's like in your own lane. What's happening here? Just like that, it's like slow and steady wins the race. Oh, that's interesting. Be the glitch. It's like a lot of people in nice cars are zooming about, you know, making all sorts of rackets because it's like ego boost, you know. Look at me, big D energy, them ones, yeah. It's like, is it impressive from a societal point of view to be going 1 mile per hour down the road? No. But what would you enjoy more? Like genuinely, like just cruising 1 mile per hour. Like maybe you're not even holding the wheel. Like maybe your eyes are shut and you're just gliding, yeah, listening to your favorite song. Who cares who's behind you? Like, don't rush for no one. Don't jump into no one else's vibration. Maybe like the best way for you to enjoy your beautiful car is to sit back in it and like slowly cruise to your favorite song. Maybe everyone else wants to see you zooming about, but who cares what they want? Who cares who's behind me? Who cares who's waiting? Make them wait. Michael Jackson coming through, this often comes through about the Super Bowl performance when he said like, don't start until I give you the signal. And it's like he really longed it out. It was like, no, make them wait. Make them wait. It feels like very magnetic energy. There's no delay between idea and action. It's like things just start getting very quick, very rapid, because emotional blocks have been cleared. Things are very streamlined. Things are very, very quick. The Empress on the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Detachment. You know, you want to be reactive, you want to react. Can you not react? You know, that discipline. Patience, discipline. Sometimes it's a test of, can you not say what you want to say? Sometimes it's a case of you better say what you are scared to say. Say it with your chest, you know, like that. Throat chakra. Clearing that. Saying what you need to say. Very honest, very true, like no matter what anyone thinks, no matter how that might throw a spanner in the works, it's like you're here to shake shit up. You're not here to keep the peace and to, you know, keep everything and everyone comfortable. We're here to evolve. It's like there's no more fear of triggering anyone. There's no more fear of making a mistake, fear of failure, it's like, it feels like you've already faced these fears and survived. You know how like people, if they have near-death experiences or if something happens like that, it's like they have a new lease of life. Like when you lose what you truly, or you get to a point where it's like you've lost what you truly value, or you've just been broken down so much where there's like no F's given. It feels like it's been a bit like this. a period of initiation. But it's like being obliterated by the storm and still moving with grace. How a queen doesn't respond. Justice. You've balanced your own scales here. You've restored justice in your own life by your thoughts, feelings, actions, by you choosing to take the higher road, the harder road. This feels like an investment of, like a battle, to consciously do better, know better, do better. It's a very studious energy. I'm getting emotional tapping into this past energy because it feels like going to war with yourself for the highest good of all in the most it's gracious. I'm crying. Okay, I'm crying. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you've changed your life forever. You broke your own heart for the highest good. This isn't a decision that it's like, stop the read, pause the music. That is literally what's coming through. Like, and it's almost like you stop the read, like you stop. Like, do you see what you've put yourself through? Probably not, because a big light ain't on. Can you see what you've put yourself through? 3 of Swords. And even that, I just made that light-hearted joke to diffuse out the energy. It's like, no, just no. There's a time to be serious and look at yourself with appreciation and celebration. And like, do you realize who you are and what you've achieved? 1221. Do you realize what kind of curse you've just broken? Do you realize what you just freed you and yours from? What life you're about to have? The burden that you've released intentionally. This is warrior like energy. This isn't to be taken lightly. Some of you are dismissing. It's like you're not giving yourself the recognition you deserve. And it's like, I'm being guided at 12:47 for you to take a minute to do that. Because this feels like something that isn't seen by anyone or known by anyone but you and the unseen. What you've had to sacrifice. Yeah, Magician, Hanged Man, Emperor. It's like, fast lane. You just switched into the fast lane. What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this? There? Yeah, you see it, you feel it. It's like, yeah, you don't need no one to tell you you're heartbroken. You broke your own heart to see clearly. You asked to see these harsh truths, face these harsh truths. For future generations. It's like, nah, it ends with me. Emperor, foundational factors. Keep following your intuition. You're the only one that sees what you see. You can't doubt yourself. Because if you don't think you see it, it's not going to happen. Because of some kind of dissatisfaction right now in the present moment, some kind of disappointment, it's hard to stay true to your intention, good intentions. Something's coming through that I said to my mum earlier. And I was just chatting to her, and it was like, I was just saying, like, because certain things that's happening with me right now, certain ways I'm living, whatever it is, there's outside judgment that it's like, oh, something's going wrong. Oh, bless you. Like you don't, like, I'm missing out on something. You know, it's like, it's kind of like oh, poor you kind of energy from the outside, because it appears like it just appears how it appears. So it's like a lot, how do I do this without, it's like a lot of people around me are doing a lot, you know, they're out doing things, lots of pictures on social, you know, doing certain things. Are they happy? No. Are they being treated very kindly by the people they're around? No. And it's like, those things are fun, surface level fun. And I've chosen to sacrifice those things to intentionally create something else. That comes with a lot. Those of you will know this, that have gone through this or that are going through this now. To choose to intentionally clear karma, break generational patterns, heal from whatever you might need to heal from, and change your life. You know, when you're addicted, chemically addicted to fear, stress, and whatever it is, pain, disrespect, to rewire that means completely like changing network, like rewiring your own inner network, and then changing who you're around, what you're doing, where you're going, like what you're accepting. Being aware of what's fueling certain wants to go somewhere, do something, you know, like what's the intention? That kind of thing. Seeing what's really, like, if you're just basically entertaining a karmic cycle, whatever it is. So I basically was just saying, like, and this sounds really arrogant, I know that, but I'm going to say it because this is what I said. I said, there's not anyone I know that I would swap places with for my whole life, but more intensely for the last 5 to 10 years. It's like, my circumstances have been bad, like in terms of every day I spend solo doing whatever I'm doing. Like, I'm in my own world doing what I'm doing. I've sacrificed a lot. I've sacrificed certain relationships. I don't go and do surface level, let off steam kind of things because of certain things I'm dealing with right now. And it's not like that forever, but right now it's like there's been a sacrifice of time. And I said, like, I wouldn't swap places. And it's like everyone around me is like, oh, like, poor you, like, oh, it will get better soon. I'm like, no, like, you don't realize, like, nothing's going wrong. Like, it's like something's been put upon me, but this is what I've chosen to do. And I said to her, oh, you know what, I feel just to, like, and I nearly did, just got ready with the intention to go out and, like, let it all go, in terms of go out with the intention to, yeah, just let it all go. Like, I know I'm right at the end of clearing something that I've been intentionally clearing, and that by taking certain actions, I will severely mess up a lot of intentional work that I've done. And that's not for everyone, but this is just for me with specific things. I have that knowing of what it is. But even that is what I said to her. It's like, I know I'm doing the right thing. Even though it's the hard road and it looks like things are going wrong, I know that I'm doing the right thing, because when I say I'm going to go and do what everyone else around me is doing, I'm saying it in a form of frustration. It's like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't have the emotional strength to keep making the right decisions. I don't have the emotional strength to keep going. Now my brain needs to look for evidence that I don't need to do this anymore because I'm tired, because there's no short-term reward or satisfaction or fulfillment. So it's like, my brain's looking for 101 reasons. What if you just made it all up? It's not even true. You can't even clear what you're trying to clear anyway. You've just not, like, you just put your life on hold for however long. You'd be much happier if you was doing what everyone else is doing. You can just forget about this, like, whatever it is. But it's like a knowing, like, I know I'm going out to rebel, in terms of rebel against myself, against what I want to do, because it's a knowing. And as much as I tell myself or justify why it's right, it's like whatever it is. Say you're going for a period of celibacy and it feels right to you to be celibate at this moment. You get mad about something, you go out and sleep with someone that you don't even feel aligned with, but it's just like, oh, I'm just mad, I need to do this right now. And then there's regret, and then it's like, it wasn't the right time for you, but it was emotionally reactive. Or you go back to an ex that you've already got over and you've had to work really hard to heal from, because you're frustrated and you need to self-sabotage, or just to feel something. If you're addicted to pain, addicted to hurt, it's like something's coming up right now where you've got every reason to justify moving out of alignment, because everybody around you could be telling you you're wrong. Everybody around you could be doing something different. Everybody around you could seem happier than you. Surely you're making a mistake here. No. Stay steady, stay grounded. This isn't the time to self-sabotage. Or to slip into that unconsciousness. It's going to put you back into a place of grief that you've already moved out of. Couple testing times could come back, energy's coming back in your life, whatever it is. This isn't going to phase you, because what it feels like is, it's, even if you're tempted to step back into a situation or to entertain something that you know doesn't serve you, that it's been too much of a painful journey. It's been too much of a battle. It's like the memory of that is within you. You wouldn't put yourself back there. It's like the fear of going back through what you've gone through to get out of what you had to get out of in the first place. It's like there's in some kind of intervention. It's like, even if you want to sabotage yourself and go back to something you thought to move forward from, you're not allowed. It's like whoever's you know what I mean? Whoever is guiding you is like, no, like you're blocked. Like you don't even have to stress. Some of you, this is serious. Like some of you don't even have to stress, because when it comes to making a decision, you've already it's already in place that you can't make a certain decision. Like something will come through you, something will come in the way. It's out of your control. You've already, it's moved on, it's done, it's transformed. You can't, you're not who you were. You could play with the idea of going back to something, or like entertaining an old version of yourself, past version of yourself that didn't serve you, or someone, or whatever, or do something for some kind of adrenaline rush, some kind of thrill, from that kind of, you know, lower place, I want to say. But it's not really that, because it's more of like a disrespectful place. Devil death. But it's like, you asked to transform this within yourself, because it's like a behavior, or something you was doing, or someone you was around, or whatever it is. No, it's like something within yourself that you've healed. Something that you've healed. Some of you, this could be like sex addiction, maybe in terms of being disloyal, maybe in terms of being in abusive relationships, tolerating disrespect, whatever it is. you've healed this, you've transformed this. You're not attracting what you once did. What you're even playing with in your head about going back to, as a form of protest, as a form of self-sabotage, as a form of whatever, it can't even get close to you. It can't even get close to you, 47. It's not a vibrational match. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands fell on the Emperor here. We've got the King of Swords. It's like you're worrying about nothing. That's what's coming through with this, because what's coming through is like, what if you make the wrong decision? What if you get in the wrong relationship? What if you make the wrong business move? What if your intentions aren't pure? This feels like a limiting belief, because it feels like your intentions are pure. Your heart is pure. Yeah, this is a limiting belief. Something coming through. A couple of things have been said to me through my lifetime that really impacted me. And it's like really severe things happened that impacted me, but then there's like really little things that really impacted me. Maybe more than the bigger things. And it's really interesting because I don't really understand, but I'm kind of getting a more understanding. But it's like, someone shouted at me once down the phone and called me a liar. And it was because I was hiding from somebody who was nuts, and I told them I was somewhere that I wasn't because I didn't want to be found because they were nuts. Like, I'm protecting myself. And something happened to confirm that I wasn't where I said I was. And they screamed down the phone at me that I was a liar. And I was quite young. And it just completely, like, I took it in as a limiting belief, like, I'm a liar. And it was like imposter syndrome. I feel like it created everything I did. It's like, did that happen? Like, I'm always questioning myself, and it's like, no, it didn't quite happen like that. Oh no, did it happen like that? Oh my gosh, you're such a liar. And it's like, no, like you are being, like, it's crazy. And it's like I question my honesty, and I over explain myself. And even if I've made the smallest error in something, it's like I wasn't lying, I just got it wrong. Like, and there's this fear within me because I just got this echo of this thing in my head. And a few things like that, or just people have, you know, someone said something like, just whatever people have said as small things about, you know, just putting me down or whatever it is, things that stick with you. Someone said to me something about, oh yeah, when you get your intentions right. And I was like, my intentions aren't right. And it's like, and then I was guided on this big thing about, how did you just listen to a stranger that your intentions ain't right? And all you've just spent the last year beating yourself up and trying to analyze your intentions and scared of making a move because your intention this, intention that. You've got the best intentions I've ever, like, of anyone I've known, darling. And it was just mad. And it's like, just that thing. And it's always from a man. And I don't know if this comes from like father wounds or whatever it is or something, but it's like, I come down. It's like, no, you've got bad intentions, you're a liar, and it's like, I'm just like, you're no good. Even in terms of like, yeah, like feeling not good enough, and I have to keep letting myself know this isn't true. This isn't true. Just because someone said that to you, like, why did you say that when, you know, why did you tell that white lie in that moment to save your life? You know, like, and it's just crazy. But even though I know that, it's deep rooted, and it comes back to what always comes up to me is Marissa Peer, with her RTT. Is it RTT? And how her method in terms of hypnosis to like program yourself that you are enough. I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. Right now, it's like you could be the only one that believes in what you believe in. You could be the only one that doesn't doubt you, doesn't think you're a complete and utter waste of space, scallywag, scumbag, whatever you want to call it. It could be anything, you know. You don't deserve it. The whole world and its misses could think you don't deserve it. Your ideas are rubbish. Whatever it is, you know, them things like someone's opinion is not a fact. When we take those in, those limiting beliefs start, you know, it's like, this is a time to double down, you know, bougie bullshit energy. Like, I said what I said, I meant what I meant, I'm doing what I'm doing, you know. All that in a bag of chips, honey. All that in a bag of chips. You're overworking to compensate for not being good enough. Or it's like doing more, feeling like you need to earn the right to be you, earn the right to have what you want. No, sunshine. No, Sunny Jim. 3222. Angels are about to whisk you away. Come over here where the sun's shining. It's literally going to feel like that. I'm hearing a whole new world, magic carpet ride. Your anxieties are about to be put to rest. Okay, ground yourself, sit down. It feels like really just sit down. Sit down, ground your energies, feet on the earth, relax. Like, make it like an intentional thing. Make it a game. How relaxed can I get? You remember that thing where it's like where there's like people that can bring their breath so low that they actually come up like they're not here, but they are. And where they slow their breath down so slow. I'm not saying to do that, don't do anything crazy. But like, and I do this, it's like an intentional slowing down, an intentional grounding, and spending a whole day if you have it, a whole week, a whole year if you have it. And just keep getting slower and slower, you know, really tune in. Maybe get up and as soon as you rise, meditate. Do some right, left nostril breathing. You know, so when you breathe out of the left, you're relaxed, out of the right, you're like activated. So cover the right, breathe in through the left, cover both and hold it, and breathe out through the right, hold the left. Or just, you know, do some breathing, slow right down, put on some music that grounds you, mindfulness, connect to what you're doing, make a nice drink, use all your senses, you know, if you're making tea or coffee or some herbal, whatever, just like tune into it. You know, use all your senses, smell, temperature, touch, taste, and just keep it going. Like, I'll really go, like, even in terms of transitioning from one thing to another, I just won't do anything that's going to put me into a speedy state. So it'll be like up, slowly do that, have the tea, run the bath while I'm waiting for the tea, like everything in flow state, like the kettle's boiling as the bath's running, like, you know, like kind of just letting everything flow, not rushing and getting one thing finished, and just kind of flowing. And really and really extend the time you're with yourself. I was speaking to someone today because being ungrounded, I battle with eczema on my legs, and I've always had like veins, but now it's like on one of my legs it's got worse, and it was there before, like the varicose veins thing, and I completely got rid of them and the eczema, because I intentionally connected to my legs for about a month. Everything cleared up, and I've never known it to be possible to clear it up. And I just every day spoke to my legs, like built a relationship with my legs instead of feeling self-conscious and hating them, and, you know, like being grateful for them, spending out like hours sometimes with oils, massaging my legs, you know, really in love with myself, connecting to my body, grounding on the earth, making sure I'm not in that state of stress, because obviously, you know, like managing cortisol levels, and just, yeah, really getting into the body, out of the mind, and just using what you can. Like I always use the earth, grounding on the earth. The bath's great for me because connecting to water, especially in terms of keeping on top of my emotional health with intention, it can be so cleansing. Sometimes I put some butterfly pea flowers, some lavender oil, sometimes do some energy healing in the bath, and then like let the water drain down, and then like maybe shower after that, to just like, I kind of set the intention that like everything's draining, you know, down, like what I'm releasing is draining as the water's going down the thing. And then, you know, shower off in terms of like intentionally showering to cleanse, to brighten the aura, to start in a new energy. The Fool on the back of the deck, 37333. Yeah, rest the mind, get out of the mind, into the body, maybe go for a little stroll in nature, just a letting go. You don't need to do as much as you think you do right now, but you do need to nurture yourself, you know? Like physical abundance is an extension of your physical, really. Is it? Yeah. There's a connection there. I feel like not always, you know what I mean? Some of the L3 bastards have got some big ones that stacks out there, but you know what I mean? It's like when I'm feeling good, like when I'm in the spa and I've just been floating around in the jacuzzi for sometimes when it's been a while, because I just stop going to these places because I want to get to nature. I don't want to be sitting in this man-made hut. But I would be in the jacuzzi for like in between jacuzzi and that sauna, steam room, cold plunge, jacuzzi for like 8 hours. Every time I did nothing, phone was in the locker, I'm floating about thinking I'm in Atlantis, you know, tuning into the lights in the blue looking water, you know, thinking like every time I left that place, some kind of finance arrived, some kind of money come in, and more than what I'd usually manifest. And it would just be like a little blessing here, a little blessing there. Just random things. And I was like, hang on a minute. You're in your feminine energy, honey. You're in your feminine energy, 333. So it's like, sometimes take a break, put your feet up. Yeah, it's like recovery's part of the fight. Recovery's part of, you know, there's no great athlete can be great without the recovery time. Show some love for yourself and your body. Queen of Cups, Magician, Hermit, King of Wands, 4-7. Blurry as anything, this, isn't it? Is it because the light? Probably, sweetie. Oh, hello, honey. Let's see that over there. How are we on 40 minutes? I'm still on one deck. I'm not... Alright, I see it. Turtle. And the deer are gentleness. Gentleness of spirit. So distracted by outside shenanigans. Where's the book? Where's the book? Skunk. First page opened on number 65. Skunk, tell me the story so I will know it well. How to attract and how to repel. Reputation. This very little animal has a reputation that contains a great deal of power. Due to its distinctive behaviour, humans give this tiny smelly creature a wide berth. The key word here is respect. Skunk is teaching you that by walking your talk and by respecting yourself, you will create a position of strength and honoured reputation. The carriage of your body relates to others what you believe about yourself. Learn to assert without ego what you are. Respect follows. Your self-respectful attitude will repel those who are not of like mind and yet will attract those who choose the same pathway. As the odour of skunk attracts others of its kind, it repels those who will not respect its space. Yeah, it's like flip the odour with vibration. As the vibration of you attracts others of its kind, it repels those who will not respect its space. I don't know, I'm talking like this and pointing a lot. Skunk medicine people have the ability to attract others and they are very charismatic. At the same time, the other side of their natural power is to repel those who seek to take energy from them without recycling the gifts they have taken. Energy vampires. But really, an energy vampire can't drain your energy unless you are kind of an energy vampire too. Because it's like, if you're really, you know, magnetic like that, even if people are trying to drain your energy, they can't. Because it will just bounce right off. If you can hold your vibration to that extent. Of course, we're not, you know, we're all human. We're gonna have, you know, but like whenever you feel like you're being drained, just instead of trying to work out why or trying to control the other person, it's like just bring all your energy, pull your energy back to you. So we've got the deer, number 4, gentleness. Deer teaches us to use the power of gentleness to touch the hearts and minds of wounded beings who are trying to keep us from sacred mountain. Like the dappling of fawn's coat, both the light and the dark may be loved to create gentleness and safety for those who are seeking peace. 4444. And this is number 4. Oh, what a beautiful energy coming through. If deer has gently nudged its way into your cards, you are being asked to find the gentleness of spirit that heals all. You are being asked to find the gentleness, yes. Stop pushing so hard to get others to change and love them as they are. This is coming back to what I was saying about our expectations of others. Friends, family, business, acquaintance. It's like a lot of the time our expectations are built off of, sometimes because others tell us we can expect things that they can't meet their own standards. Sometimes because our standards came out of Deluluville in the first place. Sometimes because we've been misled or whatever it is. But it's like, see things for what it is. See things for what they are. Have compassion and love and forgiveness for everybody in their humanness. We're all human, we all make mistakes, we all have a past. You know, it's like we aren't brought up to see our grandparents to have done certain things, you know, like as children, a lot of the time we are brought up to see our grandparents as, I don't know, whatever, like, you know, innocent, or it's like there's a lot of truths being revealed. And to love the good, bad and ugly unconditionally, to have forgiveness, to let go of the past of what can't be changed, and really treat everybody in that way of, it's like, would it matter if it was the last time? Like if it was the last time you're ever going to see someone, would it really matter? If it wouldn't matter then, don't let it matter now. Every day is a blessing. Don't stay in a problem longer than you need to. It's a waste of everyone's time, and it's a waste of your own potential, and in terms of like what you could create. It's like dwelling on problems creates stagnation. Focus on unconditional love and creation. Number 10, the turtle, Mother Earth, for 47 minutes, 7 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm understimulated. Give me some noise. Give me some noise. Give me some noise. What we got? Number 10. Not that far. I'm not gonna go that far forward there, dear. The turtle, Mother Earth, page number 77. Turtle, great mother, feed my spirit, clothe my heart, that I may serve you too. Oh, I just love the turtle. I might need to just read this. I'm going to probably read a lot of this. I can feel it. King of Wands flying high, guys. King of Wands. There's one woman, it's so funny, she comes and sits on our wall and has her telephone conversations for like an hour, 2 hours, and so loud, you know, we're like in the house, you can hear her conversations, she's just sitting right here on the wall. And I'm the kind of person that would always have been like, I'm a bit pitbull when it comes to things like that, like get off, you know, like not very civilized. But there is like, no, you're just very got unhealthy masculine, unhealthy feminine things you need to sort out, dear. So now when I say, hey, we're like, oh, there's no other walls around. Like, what would Jesus do? Let her sit on the wall. Then I can hear her from all the way upstairs, and I'm like getting, and I'm like, what would Jesus do? Anyway, but you know, I just need a big old bit of land and a big old, you know, like moat dragons, you know. Send me a pigeon, honey. Send me a pigeon. I need some peace and quiet. What's this? 2, huge changes coming in, guys. I don't know why I've been guided back to this deck. I was done with this. We was reading the turtle. Tower, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. The tower we built, it had to collapse. Ancestral wisdom. He let me know. Champagne with the schnapps. Tower we built, it had to collapse. Some of you, what's coming through is quite funny, because it's like you could have been, it's coming like Harry in the cupboard energy, in terms of like you could really be like the underdog of the fam, and then it's like you're about to change everybody's life. It's a very heart-opening energy, because it's that raccoon medicine, it's like underdog energy. No one's going to expect this from you, of all people. This could have been a projection onto you, like you. And what does that even mean? You, like, hello, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am, honey? Well, you're about to see, honey. It's on me, honey. It's on me, honey. Oh dear. Right. We're on Turtle. Let's tune in. I might pause this for Turtle. It's serious stuff. In Native American teachings, Turtle is the oldest symbol for planet Earth. It is the personification of goddess energy and the eternal mother from which our lives evolve. We are born of the womb of Earth, and to her soil our bodies will return. In honouring the Earth, we are asked by Turtle to be mindful of the cycle of give and take, to give back to the mother as she has given to us. Turtle has a shell which is similar to the protection that Earth has employed for centuries as her body has been defiled. Mother Earth's protection has come in the form of earth changes, new plant growth, the creation of new land masses by volcanoes and climate alterations. Like Turtle, you also have shields that protect you from her envy, jealousy, and the unconsciousness of others. Turtle teaches you through its habit patterns how to use protection. If you are bothered by the actions or words of others, it is time to go inside yourself and honour your feelings. If you are attacked, it is time to give a warning snap. If you have chosen the turtle symbol, you are being asked to honour the creative source within you, to be grounded to the earth, and to observe your situation with motherly compassion. Use the water and earth energies, which represent Turtle's two homes, to flow harmoniously with your situation and to place your feet firmly on the ground in a power stance. Turtle is a fine teacher of the art of grounding. You may even be able to overcome some of your space cadet tendencies if you align with Turtle medicine. In learning to ground, you are placing focus on your thoughts and actions and slowing to a pace that assures completion. Turtle warns of the dangers of pushing the river, as evidenced by the plodding pace it keeps. The corn that is harvested before its time is not yet full. However, if it is given the chance to develop at its own rate in its own season, its sweetness will be shared by all. Turtle buries its thoughts like its eggs in the sand and allows the sun to hatch the little ones. This teaches you to develop your ideas before bringing them out into the light. Look at the old fable of the tortoise and the hare. Decide for yourself whether or not you would like to align with Turtle. Bigger, stronger and faster are not always the best ways to get to a goal. When you arrive, you may be asked where you've been, and you may not be able to remember. In that case, arriving prematurely can make you feel very immature. If you draw the turtle card, it augurs a time of connecting with the power of Earth and the Mother Goddess within. This is a reminder of the ally you have in Mother Earth. It does not matter what situation you have created, ask her for assistance and abundance will follow. Page 77, 78. Let me pull a fairy card. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others perhaps too much. Loving, comforting, emotional and intuitive. 444. Oh, okay. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honouring family traditions. So many changes coming in, guys. 555, could be seeing a lot of fives. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Walk away from dishonest associations, realising that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that is not worth the effort. This feels like a relationship or an ex or a past relationship, something you're playing with going back to. The good you do comes back to you in an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.